Hey guys, what's up? Two-wheel turbine. Haven't made a video in literally months, a long time, but today is that's a cool bike. Is a good day to make a new video because I went on Facebook Marketplace and I found a Surron X listed at $3,000 and I got him down to $2,500. So right now we're on the way to go meet him. Hopefully this bike is as nice as it looked on the photos. Hopefully there's no issues. I've wanted a Surron for a while and I know it would be some awesome content for the channel. Try out some new things, new challenges, maybe even do a build series on it. Who knows? But right now we're heading there. It's about an hour drive through this terrible DFW Metroplex traffic. It's 5 p.m. on the dot, so it's gonna be a tough drive, but man, hopefully this Surron's worth it. I'll be taking some videos as soon as we find out what this thing looks like in person, and yeah, stay tuned. All right, guys, just met up with the guy and picked up the Surron. It's a 2022 model with only 48 miles. It was his wife's bike. They rode it around for a little bit and decided, you know, hey, they weren't using enough and listed it on Facebook. Got it for $2,500. Super stoked about that. To get these things new, you're looking at like $5K pretty much at the end of the day. And this one is pretty minty, all OEM. Like I said, 48 miles. Oh man, I am so excited just to go ride this thing, explore. And even stock in sport mode, it's pretty quick. Nothing crazy, but definitely a lot of fun and excited to go ride it. Got my brother on the Surron, just got it home. He's riding it for the first time. Definitely a bit of a learning curve if you've never ridden an e-bike before, just because the torque. So we got him in the base level. All right, so my brother just rode it. He doesn't have a ton of experience riding. What was your initial impressions riding it?
It's super fast. I got up to 25 miles per hour. I didn't think it could go that fast, but it turns pretty good. It's pretty small, so you can maneuver it pretty well. And it was a good experience. At first I was scared to ride it because I thought maybe it would be too fast, but I think it's a good purchase for someone trying to get around the neighborhood.
What about being 6'2"? Do you feel?
Yeah. No, there's no pegs, but there's these side things here that are just good enough, and yeah,
right.
It's nice.
Okay.
It's a comfortable ride.
Cool.
And the suspension shocks down too, so
yeah.
So it's a good ride.
All right. All right, guys, let's take this thing for its first spin. Got it in sport mode right now because I just felt like the base mode is honestly a little bit too slow. See how it is. All right, it's got great power for being stock. Not bad at all. Wow, guys, I'm only 2 miles in on my first ride on the Surron X, and I definitely see why there's so much hype about this bike. It's just the ability to basically go anywhere. Like here we are in this little park area that was just built, and say I was on like a 125cc dirt bike, someone would probably hear me, someone would probably call the cops on me. But this, you know, it definitely looks a little bit crazier than a normal e-bike, but it blends in just enough to where most people aren't gonna get pissed at you. It's super quiet. It's just, you know, it's pretty much silent. And what's also great about it is for exploring, like going around here, you know, riding these little woods and stuff, it's so thin. It's like a bicycle. And so it's super easy to maneuver. You're not gonna drop it unless like you do something crazy. It doesn't weigh much at all. It's not like you're hauling around a 200+ pound dirt bike through these trails. This thing feels like it's around like 100 pounds. Super light, got great torque, especially in that sport mode. There's pretty much, I wouldn't ride in the other one unless you're trying to get a lot of range or something like that. But man, these things are a lot of fun. Gonna ride a little bit more, maybe go down a staircase or something there, explore this area. and I'll update you with what goes on in the ride. All right, guys, just did about 7 miles on that first ride. We started off at about, I think we were about 72%. So looks like we drained it about 18% of the battery life, got 7 miles. So let's see, if we multiplied that by about 5, so probably get about 35 miles. And I was riding it in sport mode and was riding it pretty hard, pretty much constantly on the throttle, 80 to 100% of full throttle. So definitely not taking it easy. I think as it comes, it definitely could use a little bit of speed, but at the same time, the suspension components, how light it is, the brakes, you probably wouldn't want to go much faster than that, because stock, I got it up to 45 miles an hour on flat ground. So for me, honestly, it's pretty much fast enough for right now, at least while I put these first few miles on it. Maybe later down the road, I'll want it to be faster. But definitely a really fun bike. And for $2,500, definitely can't go wrong with this bike if you can somehow find one on Facebook for a good deal. The more I ride it, I'm going to try to figure out if it's worth, say you were to buy it brand new, which I believe it's like $4,400 plus tax. So you're probably looking at almost $5K for one of these brand new. But definitely a really fun bike, and so far I'm loving it and hoping to do some more performance testing, maybe race it against like a Grom or a Honda Navi, something like that, see how it performs. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Surron content. Also got to get some content with my Supra. I haven't even made a video with that yet. I need to. And some more motorcycles and stuff. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. Bye.